Everyone, sorry for the long wait. We had one of the players catching some Z's, it seems. So, anyway, this is the welcome to the first of the single elimination between kingbeandip and Domirae. This is 8th seed kingbeandip versus 1st seed Domirae, and we're starting on a classic in many sense of the words in this game, an Aqualaris Classic.
Also, hi.
And we have started the countdown, so we are going to start pretty shortly.
We're getting the N64 boys today.
Yep. Okay, looks like kingbeandip. Have about a 23-second difference. Might have skipped it one more. It could have been 22.5. But we'll see. Hopefully this will hopefully this will show up a little closer. One, 42, 43, 44. Oh, they're really close!
Let's see these lap times.
They're off by about a third of a second. This is always a fun track to see it played at high level. This is the track that we tell people who are new in this game to warm up on because it teaches a lot of the fundamentals. But we have Dom pulling a lead. They're both using the advanced track. They do have Clay Holdfast in the wings to time the doors a little bit better. And now we see Domirae eking out a little bit of a lead. Still not that big though. And
many iconic matches on here.
Yeah. Last time they faced against each other, I think, was 2021. Now it's a full second. There's about, a little bit of a second behind. Oh man, Dom crashed! Did not expect that to happen. Engine fire for kingbeandip. Repairs it very quickly. Well, this is an exciting way to start the singles.
Definitely not what you've come to expect.
Yeah.
Like kingbeandip
wins with a 238, and despite a dip, Dom coming in with a 240. Domirae said in chat, grogginess is the enemy.
Yeah, this is just how these sort of tracks are. Not even if you're Domirae, you can afford a death here.
Yeah, this is one of the most well-practiced tracks of the game. And we are going to Inferno.
No brooms today. And who said
Nope.
there were going to be any sweeps here? Yeah, in a match, anything is possible. This could be Obi-Wan versus Vader versus Death Star, but it could also be the same too on Mustafar. You never know.
I see what you did there. It's kind of hilariously pro when Inferno takes place in a volcano. And kingbeandip is no stranger to things on this track. I remember he actually fell into the lava.
Yeah, that's about the worst thing.
Don't know if this is the actual start or not. No idea what it's the actual start or not. Oh man. I'm just gonna wait for someone to pause, or else I would just consider this the real run, because it is perfectly synced pretty much. Yeah, they're not stopping. I think this is the real run. 47. Kingdip way behind because of that crash. I thought Dom was gonna fall in the lava there. Oh, Dom crash. Oh, restart. Restart from Dom. Okay, here we go. We're restarting.
This is the start.
Here we go.
Or this.
Let's, yeah. Here we go. Bing Bing dips off. We have about a 5-second difference. And King Bean Dip immediately crashes.
Any reason for them to have the little cutscene play on this track? Or just style points?
Yeah.
This is not something with a moving target that is on a cycle.
Yeah. There's nothing here that's a target on a moving cycle. And this is also the last track you unlock in the game, and you'll be unlocking the pod they're playing here in Benguadanaros. Yeah. King Dip way behind from that crash. 47. $56. Full 9 seconds behind. $46 for Dom. $49. Done with a 220. And King Bean Dip with a 234. Next track in the pipeline. Next track in the pipeline is King Bean's first pick. We're going to Subulba's Legacy Skips with Ben Quaternaro's band.
Yeah, the wall ride. It's a skip this year.
Yep.
I got everything you need, huh?
Here's to see what they use. Domirae going with Bowls and King Bean Dip with Mars.
Yeah, done with the ballsy pick.
Yes, I got the pun there. It's a pretty risky, it's a pretty gutsy pick. Oh my goodness, he got it with Bowls.
Yeah, for KBD here, you're really just hoping for a crash.
Yeah.
For Dom to play risky, and that's
Yeah.
what he does.
Yeah. And just Dom's stream went dead. Up, his computer crashed or something? Oh, the screen didn't go out.
We love our little weep desktop cameos.
Welcome to Watto's shop.
Upgrading the traction a little bit. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, these are some really gutsy strats from Dom here. "35 seconds. Oh my goodness. This is pretty gutsy.
Countdown has been given.
Yep. Should be really interesting to see because you have King Bean Dip going with the safe pick of Mars, and then you have Domirae going with Bowls, which is fast here, but a lot harder to pull off. Come on, King Bean Dip. Need you to see the restart soon. 22.9. And Domirae coming in with a 35 lap. Don't think Mars will be able to match that. Doubt Mars will be able to match that. So King B is just
Unlikely.
hoping for a crash. He gets it. And 36. And oh no, that's not good. Kingbeandip crashes.
Yeah, that basically seals it already.
Yeah, that seals it. Oh!
Well, there's the crash, but KBD cannot profit of it.
Yeah.
He crashed himself.
Yeah. Let's see what happens on this third and final lap. Oh, I was amazed Kingbeandip survived. Yikes. Dom gets it with a 148. Oh no! And forced onto the lower path as well.
A very unfortunate race for him.
Really unfortunate for sure. I don't want to talk about it, Kingbeandip said. And then John Ray said in chat, hands, please wake up.
Okay, chat, we need your doser awareness for the next one.
Zugga, yep.
And Ben banned.
This odds are we're going to be seeing the track favorite, Bull's Roar.
Bring back track favorite force.
So now Dom's playing. I think he's a little bit groggy. Hup, showing off the skip, which is not going to be done this round.
At least I hope it's not done this race.
Yeah. Countdown has been given. We should be starting shortly. Just waiting for him to see the countdown. I think that is. Yep, this looks like the real start. About 22.9 again. See what happens. Timing should not be shouldn't be much different from Ben because Bulls is the second fastest pod after Ben. Really even. Whoa! Going a little bit risky. kingbeandip being a lot more gutsy with the boost than Dom. Dom's still in the lead though. Now going into the lava dump, and this lava does not burn you going over it. Now we're going to go up to... Those should be in a pretty good position this lap. .127 to a 129.
Yeah, that's already quite a lead.
About two, just under 2 seconds. Yeez, kingbeandip. Really going really gutsy with the boost. I'm being a little more cautious on the boost.
Oh, Mike, I'm pretty sure we've seen bowls suck up before, because Ben bans are quite common.
Yeah. And jumps over it. kingbeandip narrowly dodges it. That was almost a crash for kingbeandip. 129 again, a 128 from Dom.
Would need a crash.
Neither one is... Yeah. There we go. I thought, oh no!
Yeah,
Looks like a
that's
crash
it.
coming.
Like, he
That
got
is
away with some close calls to other laps.
And it caught up to him on the third, sadly. Dom just put on the brakes to be safe. Should be right at the top for kingbeandip. Crashes right into the dozer treads. 423.950 for Dom. And 436.49 for kingbeandip. Next track is Melistar 100 with Ben Band.
Ben is not really loved here. That's the third one in a row.
Yeah. No way how much of a beast Dom is at the optimal pods for each track that he's just trying to throw up anything for him. Thing is, Dom has practiced a lot of non-optional picks too.
If NU forces were still a thing, he could have tried putting Dom to sleep.
Yeah. Sure. Didn't even think about that. And using bowls here, he is super slippery. Looks like King Bowls is
You come back, huh?
using he's upgrading the traction because this traction was too low.
Yes, it is first to 5 today.
Yep. Captain has been given. We're waiting on them to start and restart. It looks like Domirae is restarting. And there goes kingbeandip's restart. Oh, it looks like he's double restarting. Let's see what goes here. About 25.5. And Bulls, Domirae coming in with a 36 lap. Yeah. Looks like King Beandip is a bit more slippery than Dom. Ooh. Oh, that is so scary with bowls. They are off by 400ths of a second. 600ths of a second.
You love to see it.
Different, we're seeing a divergence in boost patterns. King Beandip just going, oh, he took it too sharp. No. 35. No, it's just falling out of control for King Beandip. And with that 147 with bowls, he beat my time that was actually an all-time world record of 148 back in the day in 2011 with bowls, and I used Ben.
And with that, we're on match point.
Match point for Domirae.
And this is a classic pick for people that go into a race as the underdog. It's Abyss with skips.
The one track where the skip is far easier than the full track.
And watch out, because Chinrizo has been banned.
Which is Dom's favorite character of this game.
Yeah, and that's why he's banned. This will demoralize Dom completely.
It's pretty funny. This track, yeah, this was discovered back in 2009. I like to call this skip, I like to call this version of this race of Abyss skips, blink it and you'll miss it.
I just wonder, is it really the better choice to take him to skips here instead of full track? After all, like he did lose his race here against Mike in this tournament.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that can happen. The lap cannot count. It's
You know, back when I originally learned this game, we did not yet know that Van Sandwich was optimal here.
yeah. We used Mars.
Yeah, Van was instead just considered to be the one of the worst, most useless parts.
Yeah, now he actually has a use, which is hilarious. Okay, here comes the countdown. Can't really be sure.
Blink or you'll miss it.
Yeah, it's a blink and you'll miss it for sure. Here we go. Bean dips off. Not even bothering to sync it because it is just so quick. And with that, Domirae advances into the semifinals. I think King Bean Dip's forfeiting. Yep, that's a... Are we restarting again?
That's it. This match felt shorter than the setup. Even though it wasn't a sweep.
Yep.
Let's get these racers in here.
Yep.
Hey Dom. Hey
Hey.
kingbeandip.
Hello.
GG.
Yeah,
GG.
GG. Oh,
I will take my point.
yeah, fair enough.
I was expecting to lose 5-0, so
I was expecting to not die on AQC, but I couldn't get my hands to do anything. I felt like I was 10 miles away from the wall the whole time. Ugh.
Yeah, that SL could have easily gone the other way.
I know I'm so disappointed with that. I had a death on a random turn, and then turn 3, and then I botched the skip lap 3.
I botched the skip lap too because I was slightly wide on entrance to the wall, so I just got too much airtime, and therefore my entire setup just went out the window.
Yeah.
Did you really
I was-
practice it, Dom? You doing the skip with balls?
Did I really practice it? No, it's like my setup just works with every pod, so I don't need to like practice it between them. It's just like a matter of the turn rate that they have. So it's just like it was fine. And I've done bowls on SL plenty of times before, not because I pick it, but because other people have picked it.
I just assume you expect these sort of picks.
The thing that I did expect was the APC pick, which is why I banned it, because I was like, I've lost there in 2021. I'm not just gonna let him go back to it.
Yeah, banning Ben for everything is like really common practice for the underdog.
Yeah, and it really never works, really.
I don't know. I almost got a point on SL with it.
I just never see it working for people. Not that it's like a bad thing to do. It's just most people who are like the quote unquote like expected to win people, like myself or Mike or whatever, aren't gonna really make many more mistakes with maybe some more, but like not many more.
Like I guess it works in these cases, like SL, where the idea is to bait one of the other player into making a riskier pod, and hoping.
See, I don't even think Bowls is really riskier than Mars.
The thing is that I have basically no chance at beating you on time. The only way I
And
can beat
I
you
get that.
is to get you to die somehow, and typically players are slightly more likely to die on an unfamiliar pod, so it's kind of a roll of the dice thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think of Bowles as that much different than Ben, so like it doesn't really
Yeah,
feel
he
like
is pretty
it's
similar.
that. It doesn't really throw you off enough, but I get why people do it. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even completely disagree with it.
Anyway, I'm happy with
Ay.
Aquilera's classic. I didn't die. You did. I got my point on a track with no shenanigans, just max Aquilera's.
You're just KBD. You're just in the same category as Mike. You're just so good. You can take a point of Domirae. Think about it.
Yeah, I guess that's a thing not a lot of people can do.
Well, I've lost 2 races this year, so I mean,
Yeah.
is that
But you lost one to Mikey. And wait, did you lose 2 to
1 to
Mikey?
Mike, 1 to you? No, 1 to
Oh,
Mike,
okay.
1 to you. That's it.
Wait, this year?
Yes.
Did we match this year? Oh my goodness, I have no memory.
No. I'm talking about this match. This was my second race loss.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant before. Okay.
No. We did not match in the earlier rounds, unfortunately. But oh well, that means we get some variety, so that's fine.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that Grabvine is like one of my favorite tracks, but I'm playing against people who are good enough on it, and I'm rusty on it enough on it that I have to ban it.
I just want to go back to the days where people wouldn't ban it, and by that I mean I don't think that's ever happened in my entire time playing the tournament. But the only people who have ever let me play it was 2021 against Ace, 2021 against Banana Boat Kid, and then 2024 against Mike.
Yeah.
That's it. That's like the entire list of times I've played Grabvine in tournament.
I think I've played it about 3 times in tournament as well. It's got to be the most banned track after Abyss.
It's got to be. Especially since there's like a cult of people who want to pick it, and so every time one of those people's in a match, somebody has to ban it now.
Even if the other person also wants to do it.
And I also still remember how it was also the qualifying track in 2021, and so many people were not happy with that.
Man, yeah, traditionally, people never like our track picks from the committee.
I don't know what they expect. If they dislike the track picks every year, then doesn't that mean that they just disliked all of the tracks to begin with? Don't understand.
Truly, we all just hate the game.
That's right. You didn't put a Bunta training course in your pool.
No. Why would I want to do that?
To do that.
Ugh,
because know I'm crap on it.
Yeah, but it's also my least favorite track in the game nowadays. The track's just gross.
I see.
And you know why? It's because of jump strats. If jump strats didn't exist, I would be fine with legacy strats. Be a fun track still.
That's fair.
Yeah, I just kind of was trying to think of things that I thought that I'd be able to execute on. I was like, what would I be able to play that, like, in my groggy state, what would I be able to play right now and not, like, throw too hard? So that was majority of my pick decisions. And then I was like, the later in the picks I got, the more I was like, okay, surely I'll be fine by then. So then I can like pick something a little bit more just against you. Grabvine is because I always pick Grabvine. I pick it every single match and it never goes through.
I forgot I needed to prep 6 tracks. So I ran out of picks. I'm like, oh crap. And then I ended up picking Abyss.
You were probably hoping I was going to ban Abyss, didn't you?
Yeah, I should have banned 1 too. That I don't know if that would have made a difference.
I don't know either.
So, to satisfy chat's curiosity, what were your other picks, Dom?
Oh, Let me go back. Scrolling.
I was just there. You had picked Vengeance and Grabvine. I don't know what your other ones were.
No. They disappeared. It's like Bado can only show so much. No. So I had Grabvine and Vengeance. What else did I pick?
You had Boonta
Classic
Classic Skips. Yeah, Boonta Classic Skips.
I wanted to do that one. You should have picked that one first.
The only reason that I picked that was that way you couldn't pick it with Band Ben. Because in
totally
2020
would have lost.
in 2021, I fully remember you doing Bowls Beck skips against me, and like I know how to do it now, but I just don't like letting people go back to things they've beat me on if I don't have to.
Yeah.
So I just used it as a ban against you without you being. So you couldn't even pick the track into your track pool without it being full track.
Yeah. I would have lost either way, but I would have allowed it because Boonta Classic Skips is just fun.
It is. It's very fun.
It might be. I don't know. It might be my top pick for funnest track in the game at the moment.
Boonta Classic or Boonta Classic Skips?
Probably Skips.
Okay.
Howler is also really good.
If we're merging full track and skips, I think. I mean, obviously, we all know Grabvine's my favorite, but my favorite skip currently is Bumpy's Breakers because it just has so much going on.
Yeah.
The wall jump into the wall, bounce through the invisible collision, then you load the track even though it doesn't look like it's there. And then you get to do shortest cut. And if you really wanted to, you could go and do the Sunken City one off of the invisible wall and cut the corner, but like that's just a lot. But it's just so much there. It's just constant skips. And there's still driving involved.
I considered Bumpy's full track for my final pick.
That would have been fun.
Yeah. It would be really fun to do a Boonta Classic slowest route only.
I don't even know what the slowest route is entirely.
Oh no!
Like, there's so many forking paths. I'd have to like try them all to figure out what the slowest one was.
I think in the start it would be left and then right, and then you avoid the ramp.
Oh god!
And then you take left.
That beginning ramp just skips so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be interesting. But no, that was a fun match.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like I probably could have gotten 2 or 3 points off of you if I had prepped a few hours. But
I feel like I wouldn't have died on Ocularis if I woke up an hour earlier. Oh yeah. But what are you gonna do?
Well, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. I need to go take a nap after this.
Fair enough.
Kingbeandip, you did not
catch some Z's.
You did not hack any of Dom's devices to prevent him from waking up.
It almost worked.
I'm a little disappointed that John Knowles didn't wake me up, to be honest.
Yeah, that would have been epic.
I don't think I would have showed up then, but you know.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Well,
that's about all I have to say.
Yeah.
Thanks for commentating, guys.
You're welcome.
And GG's. I will see you guys next year, probably.
And I have the schedule for the upcoming matches. So there'll be one tomorrow, which is Radiant Variant versus Homura at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be on commentary again with Lightning Pirate this time. And then Saturday we have a back-to-back episode special of starting at 2 p.m. Eastern of Mikey Burger versus Exodipt. And then we're ending off at Saturday at 5 p.m. Metallica versus Nate Man.
Hey, that sounds cool.
Yeah, a lot of fun matches.
So anyway, we will see. We'll see you in another match. This will be tomorrow. Tune in. Come in tomorrow at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and we will have another match. Take care, everyone. Good luck, and may the force be with you.
So.
Bye.